If you're watching this channel and I didn't link you to it or tag you on Facebook, you found your way here and you're in my house. Um, I'm not in the habit of going to other people's houses uninvited, but this is more like a storefront display window, right? So when people engage with me, right, they make comments or something, I weigh whether I want to talk to them or whether I want them on my channel. Oftentimes, you get confrontational language, and you realize there is nothing good that is going to come out of this conversation. So you simply block or boot someone from your channel, which is your house. This is my house. You're literally inside my house right now. You're in my living room, sitting down across the table from me, talking to me, right? So yeah, I've got no qualms, no guilt whatsoever of booting booting a foo off my channel. But one of the comments, I'm like, okay, this would make a good video, and it would be really cool because this person can't reply back now, so it would cause them more frustration than they already have, and they seem like the kind of person that needs to feel this anyway. So one of the Nazi types that tried to get me into a an argument with him, and I assume it's a him, said, "Well, if you don't like it here, um, you should go. You're free to go somewhere else where the majority of people are like you." Here's the funny part. Back at you, bud. Because I am in a place where most of the people are like me. Most of the people in the United States are just like me in that they reject racism, they reject neo-Nazism, white supremacy, and they reject the idea that a man who fought for the right to own slaves, rape slaves, and sell their children deserves a statue. Actually, most people are with me. They're just like me. Most people in this country understand that your religion is your business, so long as you're not trying to cram it down people's throats by using it, trying to take our law, which is a secular law, and make it a religious law, whether it's Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. The country is actually not about that, right? And you guys are about that. So you could go to a monarchy or a theocracy, right? You could go to Saudi Arabia. Most of the people are actually majority, the overwhelming majority of people are like me in that we like having a democracy. We like people voting. We like our voting process. We like the fact that there's all these overseas and checks and balances and things, and things are counted twice. You can appeal. Um, you can go to court, you can do all these things. We like that. You don't like that. You don't like the democratic process. And we like the fact that our very Constitution guarantees us equal protection under the law. So it doesn't matter black, white, Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern, African, European, whatever it is. We like the fact that there's equal protection under the law, that racism is rejected by our Constitution, that sexism is rejected by our Constitution. We're not like that. There's so much about this country. The majority of the country voted against Donald Trump decisively, convincingly, and yes, verified legally by Republican judges, by very conservative judges, including Supreme Court, right? So again, the only place I can go where the majority of people are like me is this here United States of America. Majority of people are like me in that we reject the idea that you can just use violence to meet your political ends. You know, it's just like the public library. If since you don't like the books in the public library, you can't go in there and start demanding certain books are taken out and other books are taken in and burned and start attacking and assaulting the people in the library. And if a security guard, police comes up to you to talk to you, to stop you, you beat them to death with a flag, a United States flag. Majority of people are against that. Okay. So we've established that the majority of people in this country are like me and not like you and reject you, as they have repeatedly in the past. present, and let's hope the future. So the question is, should I leave this place where I fit in because the majority of people are like me to avoid the bad element like you? But you're the one that needs to change. You're the one that's wrong. You're the one that supports our enemies, the Confederacy and the Nazis and the fascists. And you're the one that literally fought against democracy and committed murder and attempted murder, vandalism and assault. You're the one that probably not only should leave for the benefit of this country, for your benefit. You don't fit in here. This is why you feel the way you do. You'll always feel this way, regardless of which party is in charge or who gets elected, because this horrible unease you feel is your discomfort with sanity, civilization, and democracy. Um, what makes America great is that so many people come here and they're like, "Wow, you can do something here. You can be accepted." And this doesn't even apply just to citizens. It's written in our Constitution that even someone visiting on a tourist visa, even someone coming here for a couple days to go to the beach somewhere or to give a speech at a university, not even someone with a green card or something like that, or a resident student visa or employee visa, just someone just passing through, has all the protections of the Constitution. That's why in America, if someone from another country comes in, whether it's Europe, Mideast, Africa, Asia, South America, some island somewhere, Antarctica, you can't bar them from entering a building because of their religion or skin color or anything. They're treated just like everyone else here, and they're not citizens. Why? Because the majority of people are like me, and that we like this benevolence and the liberty, equality, fraternity that's built into the system, and you don't. That's why you don't fit in and never will. That's the despair and anger you feel. I'm not going to apologize for it. Your alienation and lack of belonging here is something innate to you. You could change it. You probably won't. I mean, ignorance is no big deal. Not everybody can afford to go to school. Almost everybody goes to public school. But not everybody can afford a university education. But the information's out there, and if you choose to not vet the information, not fact check, and if facts come up and you just don't like them, well, the facts don't care about your feelings. Those feelings aren't going to go away. But look, if you want to go away, there are dictatorships in this world. There are I mean, most of you would actually be very happy on someplace like Saudi Arabia. Most Filipinos wouldn't like you, but I think Duterte might like you. There's dictatorships in this world. There's non-democratic places in this world. You could go there. You could be there. You'd be so happy. So the bad element is what needs to change or leave. That's up to you. I don't work for you. And the United States isn't your personal property. It it probably belongs to me more than it does you because I've actually supported it in two different branches of service during hot and cold wars, and right now by speaking up against the people that failed and attempted at another coup to put up another confederacy. I know the despair you feel, but rather than moving that towards anger, you could move it towards self-improvement, or you could leave. You don't have to be violent, and you don't have to commit suicide. You don't have to, you know, hurt yourself and others. You, the change will be very easy. The Constitution will tell you what to do. It tells you we're all equal, right? Um, the laws tell you what to do. It tells you not to go kill and murder and destroy and usurp legally legally conducted election, right? You don't have to follow that cowardly, incompetent leader. You don't have to be a loser all your life. The way to win is to be a true American like me and like the majority of people in this country and reject the violence and evil and bigotry of your cowardly leader. You could be an American like me and the majority of people around me.